Well, hey there, this is Pastor Dan coming to you live from Powell Elementary, where Marcia Rothra is doing a school play today. I am excited to let you know that this coming Sunday we will be finishing Isaiah. We'll be in chapters 65 and 66, and it's an exciting text talking about the new heaven and the new earth. I also want to remind you that this coming weekend is a little different, which is to say that we're not going to do produce on Saturday because of Memorial Day weekend, and Tuesday evening there is no Tuesday evening meal, but the bridge will be open normal, and so Thursday morning we'll have breakfast normal. Next Saturday we'll go back to produce as normal, and I'm looking forward to being with you this weekend, but not doing outward focused things. And this weekend is also Memorial Day weekend, and so we're going to remember the veterans. We'll highlight the veterans that are in our fellowship and the ones who have passed on into heaven. Also, as you're thinking about Isaiah 65 and 66, one of the key things in chapter 65 and 66 is this idea of a new heaven and a new earth. Now, we see more of that when we get to Revelation, but here in 65, we begin to see that there is this place that God is preparing for his children, whether it be the children of Israel or it's the children who trust him and have come into a relationship with Jesus. And so we're going to dive into what is it saying and who is included and how does one get included. And the beginning of 66, he highlights this idea of humility and contrition. And that's something that we don't talk about today. We talk about pride, we talk about rights, we talk about power, we talk about how we have to throw off oppression. At least some folks do. But we aren't talking about contrition and humility and trust. And this is an interesting text that talks about a future that God's preparing for the people who trust him. Not the people who do church, not the people who have prayed a prayer, but people who trust him. And what does it mean to trust him? Well, it means that you have to have things that you, can't control. And there are things that you know that are right, that you choose to do even though the outcome might not be exactly what you hope for. But you believe that trusting God is better than having a great outcome, and that God is able to manage the outcome. And in chapter 65 into 66, what we see is that God is certainly able to handle the outcome. And I hope you'll join us. Even Saturday for men, we're going to be together for our men's Bible study, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, even though we're not having produce. And of course, we get together Sunday morning at 9 for either prayer or a little Bible study, and then 10:30. And I'm going to sign off. I'll see you this weekend. God bless you. First Alliance Church is a great place to be. Take a look at Isaiah 65 and 66, and we'll be in that on Sunday. Thanks.